The drama surrounding Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and Offset has reached fever pitch, captivating fans and onlookers with its layers of personal history, betrayal, and unexpected alliances. What began as a public spat between Cardi B and Offset over their tumultuous marriage has spiraled into a broader spectacle, with Nicki Minaj stepping into the fray, not as an antagonist, but as an unlikely defender of Cardi. This surprising move has left fans stunned, given the well-documented tension between the two rappers. The situation is further complicated by Offset's past pursuit of Nicki, which adds a personal dimension to the conflict. As the saga unfolds across social media, live streams, and cryptic posts, it's clear that this is more than just a celebrity feud. It's a messy, human story of heartbreak, loyalty, and redemption. The story kicked off when Cardi B took to Instagram Live to air her grievances about Offset, her estranged husband. In a raw and emotional rant, she accused him of pretending to threaten his own life and hers, a claim that immediately raised eyebrows. While Cardi didn't delve into specifics at the time, her words carried enough weight to spark concern among fans about her safety. Domestic disputes, especially those involving such serious allegations, often start as whispers before exploding into headlines, and many feared this could escalate. However, Cardi's tone suggested she wasn't entirely rattled by Offset's behavior. Instead, she quickly pivoted to dragging him for ruining her Valentine's Day plans with NFL star Stefon Diggs, a rumored romantic interest. In the same breath, she expressed regret over having children with Offset, lamenting that their shared parenthood would tether her to him indefinitely. Cardi's frustration was palpable. She hinted at wanting to spill more tea but held back, promising to reveal everything soon. "I'ma collect all my evidence," she declared, teasing that she'd expose Offset's misdeeds when the time was right. This cryptic promise only fueled speculation, leaving fans eager for the full story. Days later, Cardi returned to Instagram Live, and this time, she didn't hold back. She claimed that Offset and his new girlfriend had been harassing her for the past 4 months, allegedly paying bloggers to spread lies about her and Stefon Diggs to paint her as the one still hung up on Offset. According to Cardi, the couple had gone as far as sending her creepy voice notes and explicit photos of themselves in an attempt to make her jealous. "I've been quiet for a very long time," she said, her voice thick with exasperation. "I've been crying for a very long time, but now it's my turn." Cardi issued an ultimatum. If Offset and his girlfriend didn't apologize by noon, she'd expose everything. She emphasized that she wanted apologies from both, not just one, and warned that failure to comply would lead to a public reckoning. "I'ma let y'all know if I get the apology," she said. "If I don't, it's going to be hell." The deadline came and went without any public mea culpa, and Cardi stayed true to her word, escalating the drama further. She revealed that Offset had sent threatening messages to Stefon Diggs, including intimate videos of Cardi and Offset from their marriage. In retaliation, Cardi sent Offset's new girlfriend screenshots of him begging her to take him back, even threatening to harm himself and her if she refused. This tit-for-tat exchange of private messages and videos added fuel to an already blazing fire. Fans were divided, with some applauding Cardi for standing her ground, and others criticizing her for airing such personal matters publicly. The situation was messy, to say the least, but it was about to get messier with Nicki Minaj's unexpected involvement. Nicki, who had been relatively quiet on social media, chose this moment to break her silence. Fans expected her to either stay out of it or take the opportunity to throw shade at Cardi, given their rocky history. Instead, Nicki did the opposite. She posted a series of cryptic tweets that appeared to support Cardi, a move that left everyone scratching their heads. One tweet in particular stood out: "Stop beating up yourself. Handle it gently." Posted shortly after Cardi announced her divorce from Offset, it was widely interpreted as a message of solidarity. This wasn't the first time Nicki had subtly backed Cardi. Back when Cardi first hinted at Offset's troubling behavior, Nicki had shared similar sentiments, urging her to protect herself. For those unfamiliar with the backstory, Nicki's involvement might seem random, but it's anything but. Offset's history with Nicki predates his relationship with Cardi, and it's a key piece of the puzzle. According to reports, Offset pursued Nicki before he ever met Cardi, a fact Nicki herself has acknowledged multiple times. Their connection never blossomed into anything serious, but Offset's interest was evident. He left flirtatious comments on Nicki's Instagram posts and made a point of showing up at events she attended. However, when Cardi entered the picture and skyrocketed to fame, Offset shifted his focus, allegedly, seeing her as a better opportunity to boost his career. Nicki, known for her sharp instincts, never allowed Offset to use her in that way, which some believe planted the seeds of resentment. This history came to a head in 2023 during the MTV VMAs, when Nicki was hosting. Offset got into a public spat with Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, who posted a video challenging Offset to a fight. Kenneth even escalated things by threatening Offset's life, a reckless move given that he was on probation at the time. The stunt backfired, landing Kenneth 120 days of house arrest. Offset seized the moment to flex his freedom, posting a video of himself boarding a private jet while Kenneth was confined to Nicki's home. Fans speculated that Offset's aggression toward Kenneth was less about personal beef and more about lingering feelings for Nicki, a theory that gained traction given their past. Nicki's decision to support Cardi now seems rooted in this shared experience. If anyone understands the chaos Offset can bring, it's Nicki. Over the years, she's taken subtle jabs at him, from her verse on Katy Perry's Swish Swish, where she rapped, "Silly rap beefs just get me more checks. My life is a movie. I'm never Offset," to her feature on Pop Smoke's Welcome to the Party remix, where she alluded to rejecting Offset's advances. She's also been petty in her own right, like when she posted a provocative photo on Instagram after Cardi caught Offset with it in his phone gallery, captioning it, "She sees my sexy ass every time she scrolls." These moments highlight Nicki's ability to hold her own, but they also underscore her familiarity with Offset's patterns. So, why is Nicki defending Cardi now, especially when their relationship has been marked by tension? Some fans believe Nicki's issue was never with Cardi herself, but with Offset, the common thread in their stories. Others argue that Nicki's support is strategic, a way to stay relevant in a drama-filled news cycle. Whatever the motive, her actions have sparked a firestorm of reactions. Many fans were quick to call Nicki miserable for inserting herself into Cardi's business, arguing that she should have stayed out of it. "Nicki's just stirring the pot," one commenter wrote. "She's got no business speaking for Cardi." Others, however, saw it differently. Plot twist. Nicki never had an issue with Cardi, another fan tweeted. It was always about Offset. The backlash against Nicki has been intense, with some predicting that her involvement will backfire. Bloggers and industry insiders have already begun dissecting her motives, with many warning that she risks being dragged if the situation escalates further. "God forbid this beef doesn't die down smoothly," one observer noted, pointing out that Nicki's reputation could take a hit. Still, Nicki seems unfazed, continuing to post cryptic messages that keep fans guessing. Cardi, for her part, hasn't publicly acknowledged Nicki's support, but given her tendency to speak her mind, it's only a matter of time before she does. Whether she'll embrace Nicki's gesture or reject it remains to be seen. The two have never been close, and their past clashes, most notably the infamous 2018 New York Fashion Week altercation, make reconciliation seem unlikely. Yet, in this moment, they share a common adversary in Offset, which could pave the way for an uneasy truce. The public's response has been a mix of fascination and fatigue. Some fans are eating up the drama, eagerly awaiting the next development, while others are tired of the constant back and forth. "Can we just let these women live?" one commenter pleaded. "This is too much." But in the world of hip-hop, where personal and professional lines often blur, such spectacles are par for the course. The saga has also reignited discussions about Offset's behavior, with many questioning why he continues to antagonize Cardi post-divorce. His actions, allegedly sending threatening messages, leaking private videos, and involving his new girlfriend in the feud, have painted him as the villain in this narrative. As the dust settles, the question remains, what's next? Will Cardi follow through on her promise to expose more? Will Nicki continue to play the role of supporter, or will she revert to her usual shade-throwing ways? And how will Offset respond to being called out by two of the biggest names in rap? One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over and the world is watching.